Good afternoon, all. I'm not about to apologize for what I'm about to say. I know this is going to piss a lot of you NFB followers off, but, you know, I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it. Curtis Chong being in charge of your technology is a big, big mistake because of the fact that he supports Freedom Scientific, the worst company in the world. He doesn't like Apple unless it's iOS. He approved that horrible article a few years ago about the Mac and it not behaving. And then they did that half-ass apology, which wasn't really an apology at all, to the community. Well, I'm sorry to say, but this clearly shows that when they delve into technology issues with him in charge, they don't clearly do their research. They are out of touch with the reality. And I'm sorry if some of you get mad at me for this, but I think it should be spoken and said, and the truth should be told about what they don't do. I'm tired of all the lies. I'm tired of all the misinformation. I'm tired of all the crap that goes on. Every convention that they go after Apple for something really minuscule and stupid. Case in point, they tried to make every app in the App Store accessible with VoiceOver, which is not doable. I'm sorry to say that, but somebody who has drafted that resolution was really out of touch with reality. You cannot make every app in the App Store accessible with VoiceOver because of the fact that it just cannot be done. Seriously, where do you get your technology, people? Because of the fact that, you just make me so mad. Words don't even describe, what's happening. It's just insane. But I just think Curtis Chong, in charge of the technology department, is a bad idea. Because he just shows that he's closed-minded. And for those of you who get mad at me about this, I'm sorry, but somebody needs to speak the truth. People are being lied to. People are being steered down the wrong road because of that philosophy and that mindset. It needs to go away. Don't get me wrong, I believe in accessible technology, but for God's sakes, have an open mind. Don't be so biased and closed-minded. I'm not a Windows 8 person, but I have taken a look at it, and I am impressed with Narrator and what it has done. For what little I've played with it, it's very impressive. Will I use it? No. Does that mean I'm going to like Windows? Probably not. But the fact of the matter is, I did at least take a look at it and saw what it could do. Didn't close my mind to it. And I'll never do that. I just think it's ridiculous that, just because a new OS has a new interface that doesn't behave like flaws did, you're going to be closed-minded. That's a stupid attitude to take. You need to stop taking that attitude. And as long as they have Curtis Chong in charge of that, it's going to persist. And Mac sales are not going to do very well. And while I understand that Office is not really accessible with Mac, you don't need it. You got alternatives. You got Pages, you got Bean, you got Scrivener. You got all these alternatives out there for Mac rather than Office. So, I'm sorry if some of you just get so angry and bent out of shape about this. I'm just telling you, Curtis Chong is a big mistake for the technology department because he does not know what he's doing and he needs to get in touch with reality.